Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Villains on the Rebirth server. We are with Nightmare Lass, our level 42 Mastermind, who has about 800,000 XP to go to get to level 43 in our next set of 3 enhancement slots, 59 million infamy, and we are on a story arc for Ambassador Correct. This will probably be our last episode before level 43. We have a 90-minute mission to defeat Valkyrie, so I don't know how long it'll be. Hopefully it won't take us anywhere near 90 minutes. He says Valkyrie already had Blue Steel, Rescue, Dr. Westway, but I don't care about that. Now that I've given the signal and the information has been leaked, the rescue will begin. My fellow Richti won't know my duplicity, however. And unfortunately, in order to maintain position, I'll have to say that you betrayed me and attacked for your personal revenge. So expect no assistance from them. But don't worry, if you succeed, you will be well paid, and I'll smooth things over officially. And so now we have to defeat Valkyrie. And we're still on +0, because if she's an elite boss, I'm not sure that we can handle her as purple. If she comes out +1, we can handle it. If she comes out +2, which she might do in a +1 mission, there's no way. There's very, very little chance. Again, at this point, because I have pretty good smashing and lethal resistance and good toxic resistance, and my other resistances are I might be able to survive it okay, but my minions will not. And without them, we can't do damage, and we're going to get our butts kicked. So this is probably the end of our level 42 experience. The next time we play, I suspect, unless this story arc continues longer than I expect, the next time we play, we will be 43. We'll have some more enhancements and more enhancement slots. In terms of being able to get more invention, origin enhancements, sets, where are we going? Salvage. We need reward merits. We only have 132. It's about 50 reward merits per enhancement for the less awesome ones, like this one. Preventive medicine is even more. It's like 100. So it's going to be another 300 or so reward merits. So we're going to need nearly 200 reward merits before we can get another set. Believe it or not, that'll be faster than trying to do things using actual auction house mechanisms. So we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and open this door. So we're just trying to find Valkyrie and defeat her. If we were a stalker, we would just be able to stealth through this mission, but we're not. So we're going to have to fight everybody. At least everybody on the way to her. Now, I suspect what's going to happen is she's going to be at the end. So there's a pretty good chance we could just head down this elevator and get to her that way. But there could be another elevator. Sometimes these layouts have elevators in 2 or 3 spots. And additionally, if this is going to be our final episode, and this may be the final mission we do, we may as well take our time. By the way, final episode just for level 42, not for the playthrough. Obviously, we have 7 more levels to go after that. And there are some Richti. Not only aren't we getting any help from them, but they're going to fight us. But again, as yellows and whites, this mission won't be very difficult. Unfortunately, that's the way you have to do it when you have known elite bosses and archvillains here. One of the issues with these elite bosses, and I mentioned this in my, I believe in my Scrapper video. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in this playthrough. When the game launched, there was no such thing as an elite boss. You had minions, lieutenants, bosses, and archvillains. And the archvillains were geared not to be beatable by single characters. You needed a full team. And the main way they do this. Who's shooting us? I thought I heard a shot. Did we aggro somebody? Guess not. Oh, maybe they're Richti through the door and the longbow are shooting at them. Maybe that's what's going on. I thought I heard a shot over here. Yeah, that must be what's going on. They're fighting each other. So the main way that they made it so that archvillains, or AVs, could not be defeated by single characters, or even a small group of 2 or 3 people, was by giving them an insane amount of regeneration. Over and above whatever resistance, whatever damage they do, all of which is ridiculous. They can usually one-shot anyone but a tanker, or like a resistance scrapper or stalker, like an invuln stalker. And those guys they can 2 or 3 shot. Arch villains, even if you can handle that damage with resistances, resistance sets, things like that, right? With 69% resistance, a lethal or smashing archvillain would probably not be able to one-shot even this character who's just a mastermind. What really makes the archvillains unbeatable by single characters most of the time is that their regen is so fast. They recover hit points so quickly that you just simply cannot, even if you're like a blaster on steroids, you cannot overcome their resistance fast enough, and you just sit there in a stalemate. Maybe they can't kill you, but you can't kill them. And even like a martial arts scrapper doing crits, you put on a loot for 2 minutes, you can stand toe to toe with the archvillain. He can't kill you, but you can't do enough damage to him to take his hit points down fast enough. And the hit points either don't go down at all, or they go down so slowly you'd have to stand there for 20 minutes. And the odds are just statistically in the 10, 15, 20 minutes it would take to kill the archvillain, sooner or later he's going to get a lucky shot off and kill you. And so they made it so that you really can't defeat archvillains solo. But players used to get annoyed because you could do everything else in your story arc solo, and then when it came time to fight the archvillain, you had to go out and get help, and not just a little help, but a whole team. And players would argue, sometimes I can't find a team. It's 3 in the morning. I just want to finish my story arc. It's my story arc. I should be able to finish it. Come on, guys. What's taking you so long? And so one of the things they came up with, and I think they did it at about the same time they gave mission difficulties, but I might be wrong about that. But one of the things they came up with was the elite boss. There's Positron, who's an elite boss. I didn't know we were going to have to fight him. So that complicates matters a little bit. We're going to make sure the whole room is clear before we go after Positron. So they came up with the elite boss. And the elite boss is not an archvillain, but is powerful compared to bosses, right? So what the elite boss has is pretty good regen, but mostly what they did was they nerfed the regeneration of the archvillain, and then they made them hit a little less hard. So they still have good resistance, they still have a lot of hit points, but their regeneration is a lot weaker. They have sort of like boss level regeneration and do boss level damage, maybe slightly more than that, and then they have like archvillain level everything else. And so the idea of this was you can solo it now. But there really are 2 different types of archvillains. When they created this system with the elite bosses, they made it so that not all, but most archvillains in a mission, if you're solo, unless you ask in the difficulty setting for archvillains, will downgrade to elite bosses. Then they also made some elite bosses later on when they were making missions that were supposed to be elite bosses. And there really are 2 different power levels here. There are the archvillains downgraded to elite bosses, and then there are the actual elite bosses. And my experience is the archvillains that get downgraded to elite bosses, go attack, are way more powerful than somebody that was made as an elite boss to begin with. And now one of the things we know about Positron is he is going to screw with my recharge rates, and there's nothing I can do about that, so I'll try using the healing inspirations. All our guys are probably going to die because I'm stuck being nerfed, right? I can't heal them. Alright, well I can heal Larry now. Nope, too late. Heal Curly. Let's try to resummon. We're just going to have to do the best we can. Yeah, the recharge problem is that's a major issue. Come on. Because I don't have, like, hasten or anything to try and fix it. And you can see he's got massive AoE abilities. Alright, team heal time. Didn't do anything. Great. Can we kill this guy? What the hell? This drives me nuts. These guys go down to, like, almost nothing in hit points, and then it takes you forever to kill them. It's so frustrating. It's almost like the bar is lying to you. And I'm gonna die here. We just can't get him. Let's see if I can kill his defense again. Like, my guys just can't kill him. He's sitting there at 248 health, and they're just not doing anything to him. He just went up. He's unbeatable. Like, we beat him last time, why can't we beat him this time? $169 health. This is ridiculous. Are my guys just not... What are they doing? Why aren't they attacking? They're just standing there doing nothing. Attack. Why is Mo not attacking? This is going to be an unwinnable battle. I'm going to try attacking him myself. Maybe I can do some damage. Nope, I'm going to die. Alright, well, obviously we're going to need, like, a ton of damage for this guy, because we're just doing nothing to him. I don't understand. What is he doing? I guess he's just, like, super debuffing my guys. I don't even know what he's doing to them. So, I shouldn't have come out. I gotta go get inspirations. We're gonna need damage, I guess. That's incredibly annoying that we got him so low, and now we can't do anything to him. And it's also ridiculous that you need, like, a stack of inspirations to beat one guy. You know, a few should be enough. But unfortunately, with a Mastermind, I'm going to have to give one to every guy. I still, 42 levels into it, I have absolutely no idea how to do inspirations as a Mastermind. I really don't know what the most efficient thing is. And of course, he has that debuff that slows me down and makes it so that I can't recharge my heals, and that's how my guys get killed also. And by the time we get back there, by the way, he's going to be almost fully healed now. I don't know, you know, we were able to beat him last time without much of a problem. I don't know what the issue is here. But we'll try one more time, and if not, I guess I'm going to have to drop it to -1. Let's see, yeah, he's at least weak. So we'll do our best to regen these guys. Now, one of the problem was because I was trying so desperately to heal my guys, I wasn't putting the buffs back on. So we'll put the buffs back on, and hopefully that'll help too. It's ridiculous that it takes so long to target Curly when he comes up. Give him Hell on Earth. Give him Painbringer. Roll to Pain. Rune of Protection. And then extra damage. Extra damage. Extra damage. Extra damage. Extra damage. Let's go, guys. Let's go get him. Go kill him. Yeah, shoot him at range. That's what we want. Don't surround him. I wish there was a way to stop them from doing it. Alright, let me cut his defense. Hopefully that worked. Well, that got him. Jeez. Alright, so 1 death, not too bad. Against an elite boss, that's not horrible, especially a guy that's really good at dealing AoE damage to my idiot minions who surround him even though they have ranged attacks. And that's the other thing. I mean, it's just so there's so much micromanagement to do to get them not to do that. It's not worth it. And yeah, I'm going to be, to be honest, very glad to get away from all the micromanagement and dealing with the individual minions. I'd rather just fight by myself. Is Valkyrie going to be in there? There's somebody else there. Doesn't look like it. Let's hope she's not. If she comes running out, we're screwed. So let's pull. So Positron is an example of a guy who is a downgraded archvillain, i.e. hero, rather than somebody who was built from the ground up as an elite boss, which makes him tougher than a regular elite boss, right? Than one who was built to be an elite boss. Stay back here, guys. I'm going to go invisible and scout. Sometimes there's a big bad in the middle here, but it looks like there isn't. It looks like we're going this way. Alright, so back to stealth. Follow me. Oh, great, this room. This is a pain in the neck, this room. Alright, you guys are going to have to stay back again. There should be guys up here. Rick D, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Attack is Right. It's a little joke from the old Price is Right TV show where they would call names and say, come on down, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh good, I'm glad he came. That's what we want. Alright, stay here. Up we go. Eagles, what's over here? Longbow Spec Ops, let's see if we can get that one down. Get him. Alright guys, you're gonna stay here. Who's shooting me? Oh yeah, you can kill him. I think we can go up actually, we should be alright. Get the drone. Yeah, there aren't that many guys in here. A lot of the spawns are just 2, which is weird. That's very strange. Usually the spawns are 3. But there are only 2 in here. Maybe they've killed each other. And that's why the spawns are smaller. That could be. Since they were fighting each other, right? There was only 1 drone down there. He must have been killed by some longbow. They don't seem hurt, but they might have regened. Go ahead and attack. Yeah, as I said, I still really don't know what the right alchemy of inspirations is for a mastermind. It's such a hassle, especially in the middle of a battle, to be doling out individual inspirations to your minions. That's such a pain in the neck. That to some degree I just don't want to do it because it's such a pain, even if it's tactically the smart thing to do. It's just such a hassle. I'm mostly being careful here because I don't know where Valkyrie is and I don't want to blunder into her. And I certainly don't want to blunder into her with ads. was hard enough beating Positron by himself. Alright, you guys can come with me now. There's a guy on the other side of the room. Alright, so they should be able to go get them. Oh. Attack. Come on. There you go. And more elevators. I guess 90 minutes because this is a huge mission, I guess. Was this our third floor or our second floor? This is the second floor. So it's not that big of a mission yet. I would say, 3 floors is sort of average. If it goes over 3, then it's a big mission. We've got to hope that we don't end up in a +1 room against Valkyrie, because given what happened with Positron, I don't know if we can win. We do have all of our powers back, so that's good. Oh, is this where she is? Stay back, guys. I'm going invisible to see. This is often the final room. 2 longbows there. No. So they can come with me. Man, if this was a scrapper run-through, we'd be done already, probably. It almost never takes more than 20 or 30 minutes to do a mission at this level with a scrapper. Low levels, yes, because you have to pull. But as a scrapper, first of all, this would be on +2, probably, or at least +1. And second of all, I'd just be like plowing through this. This would be nothing. Positron would have been nothing, right? I mean, his whole power is to wipe out guys in an AOE, which is vulnerable, which my minions are vulnerable to. But I guess if I had a scrapper who didn't have haste, I would have been screwed. Because all my attacks would have gone down to no recharge, and I would have been screwed up. But solo against somebody like, are you kidding me with this? She's in here. I don't know if I've ever seen a boss in here. Solo against somebody like Positron, you can also run away, right? I could just run back and like allow my powers to regen and then go back and get him again. And sooner or later, he's gonna run out of the ability to keep doing that to you, right? Like it's gonna be on a recharge, that ability, or he's gonna switch to a different power or something. You guys need to stay back. I'm trying to slowly teleport these guys out. Here we go. So I don't think what he's doing is a toggle, because eventually I get the powers, the recharge back, and he doesn't seem to do it again. So that's the sort of thing, kind of like a moment of glory type deal, where when somebody goes into moment of glory, like, I just let my minions keep pounding on him because it's too much of a hassle to deal with the controls to stop them, and it doesn't really hurt anything for them to pound on him. But as a scrapper, what did I do? Or a stalker, I just ran away, right? Because it wasn't worth fighting them. And I knew it was going to go down after a minute. And I think the same thing happens with that debuff that he puts on you. After a minute or two, it goes down. Alright, so you're going to stay here, guys. I'm going to go invisible again, and let's see what's in this other section. If she's not in here, I don't know if the spec ops can see me. They might be able to see through invisibility. Oh, is that her? Yep, she's there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to bring the minions over here. I'm going to teleport the Spec Ops. Why didn't the minions come? Oh, they didn't. They didn't obey my order because I was invisible. Come here, guys. Go get him. So we know Valkyrie's on the other side of the room because we saw her word balloon over there. So we should be able to come in here okay. And now what I'm going to do is go through this side because I can see through it, but she can't. Let's see. Do we see her? I don't see her. No, guys, don't come up here. Stay right there. Where is she? There's a drone. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to hit him. Let's try. Wow, I hit a drone. Not bad. You can see my minions are having trouble hitting him. Stay. Where is she? What a weird location. What a strange place for a boss to be. Alright, so we got some time. We have over an hour, so we can take our time at this. I'm going to teleport her buddy out. Alright guys, go together and then attack. Yep, AoE, but she's doing smashing and lethal, which is at least something I can resist. Come on, get her. Oh, guys, don't get caught up in there. That is so annoying. Come out here. Of course, she's going to go in there, and my guys aren't going to be able to figure out how to get to her. Now let's see if she does the same thing, getting down to 0 hit points and then you can't beat her. Nope, she's different. We got her beaten. Oh, there's another longbow. Oh, great, so she res. That's just great. Kill her. Now she's gonna take insane amounts of hit points to kill, even though she's got nothing left. Watch. Yep. They can't hit her. Alright, let's go ahead with some bonuses. Nope, they can't hit her. Let's try to kill her defense. See if that works. Curly. Heal. Come on, guys. Do some more damage. Heal. Wow, she is just crushing Curly. See if we can give him some resistance and some defense. Nope. Yeah, they just have these guys keyed so that the minions just can't beat them. Or have a really hard time beating them. Look at this. She has how many hit points now? 1,000. We're doing nothing to her, 1 hit point at a time. Right, so she's got some insane amount of resistance. And of course she's doing AoEs. Try to cut her again. Resummon my little guys. Come on. And there goes Mo. Yeah, I don't enjoy fighting elite bosses as a mastermind because of the constant micromanaging of the minions. I love pounding on them as a scrapper, but as a mastermind it's just a pain, and especially because they can all of them do insane numbers of AoEs. So you just can't keep your guys alive. Look at this. Have we done anything to her? We've done 100 hit points to her. This is ridiculous. And again, this is like the perfect example of City of Heroes. If it's fun to fight a mastermind for a minute, it's even 10 times as fun to fight the same mastermind for 10 minutes. Come on. How long is this going to take? This is ridiculous. It's going to take me the hour to beat her. And it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. Now what's she got? 800. Look at this. It's ridiculous. We're doing 3 hit points at a time. That's just nuts. Reduce her again. This is 4 times in this battle that I've had to reduce her defenses. And my guys are just getting chopped to pieces. Oh, we finally defeated her. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was hard, and I'm glad it was hard and challenging, but it was also super monotonous. It's just they never were able to figure out how to make beating these guys be a challenge but not incredibly monotonous at the same time. And I think as a scrapper it's okay because you can do enough damage and you're only dealing with yourself and you can find a way to take them down. But as almost any other class, I don't know. I don't find it that enjoyable. Alright. We've completed our mission and our story arc. So that's it. We're done with Ambassador Correct. And he's actually off the board now. So we are done with his arcs, and I guess we are done with this character until level 43. I won't be recording anymore. We only have 3 or 4 beats to go. So I'll be back in a few days with our level 43 content. Until next time, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Villains on the Rebirth server.